What if standing up for what's right meant risking everything? Your freedom, your reputation, even your life? Throughout history, brave individuals have faced this choice, choosing to obey a higher calling rather than unjust human laws. Their stories offer powerful lessons for us today. Welcome to a journey into civil disobedience, explored through biblical wisdom. Today, we're diving into themes inspired by Antoine Banks' profound book, Ekklesia. Here's a guide to living under a dictatorship. Banks challenges us to consider how faith navigates living under authoritarian regimes and oppression. In this video, we'll uncover compelling biblical examples of civil disobedience, men and women who defied earthly powers to honor God. We'll see how their courageous acts offer practical applications for us, helping us understand when and how to stand firm in our convictions, even when it's unpopular or dangerous. Our first example takes us to ancient Egypt, where Pharaoh commanded the Hebrew midwives, Shiphrah and Puah, to kill all Hebrew male babies. These brave women feared God more than the king. They refused to obey this evil decree and allowed the babies to live. When questioned by Pharaoh, they cleverly explained that Hebrew women gave birth quickly, before they could arrive. So God was good to the midwives, and the people multiplied and became very numerous. And because the midwives feared God, He gave them families of their own. Their civil disobedience saved countless lives. We also see Jesus engaging in civil disobedience when He cleansed the temple. Finding merchants and money changers conducting business in God's house, Jesus overturned their tables and drove them out, declaring, "My house will be called a house of prayer, but you are making it a den of robbers." This was righteous indignation against corruption. Jesus challenged the established religious economic system that exploited worshipers, demonstrating that faithful action sometimes requires disrupting unjust systems. The apostles Peter and John continued this tradition. After healing a lame man, they were arrested and commanded by religious authorities not to speak or teach in Jesus' name. Their response was powerful, which is right in God's eyes, to listen to you or to Him. You be the judges. As for us, we cannot help speaking about what we have seen and heard. Later, Peter boldly stated, "We must obey God rather than human beings." Paul and Silas also exemplified faithful resistance. Despite being beaten and imprisoned in Philippi for preaching the gospel, they continued praying and singing hymns at midnight. When an earthquake opened their prison doors, they chose to remain, leading to their jailer's conversion. Their peaceful resistance demonstrated unwavering faith. The early church faced relentless persecution. Christians were tortured, crucified, and thrown to wild beasts for refusing to worship Roman gods. Yet their steadfastness only fueled Christianity's growth. The blood of martyrs became the seed of the church. Their civil disobedience, rooted in unshakable allegiance to Christ, ultimately transformed the Roman Empire. So, what do these ancient stories mean for us today? While we may not face literal persecution, the principles remain incredibly relevant. Antoine Banks' Ekklesia reminds us that authoritarian regimes aren't always governments. They could be cultural pressures, unjust systems, or societal expectations that conflict with our values. Biblical wisdom emphasizes key principles. First, obeying God rather than man when human laws contradict God's commands. Second, peaceful resistance rather than violent rebellion. Third, wisdom, prayer, and discernment. Not every disagreement warrants defiance. Finally, being prepared for consequences while trusting God. Take a moment to reflect. Where are you being pressured to compromise your values? Were they authoritarian regimes in your sphere? These biblical heroes challenge us to cultivate courage, integrity, and unwavering commitment to truth. From the Hebrew midwives' courage to Jesus' temple cleansing, the apostles' bold preaching, and early Christians' unwavering faith, the message is clear. Standing for truth in the face of oppression is powerful. These stories remind us that our ultimate allegiance belongs to God. If you're inspired and want to dive deeper, I highly recommend Ekklesia by Antoine Banks. What are your thoughts on civil disobedience? Share your insights in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content, and share it with someone who needs this message. Until next time, stand firm in your faith.